Hello students, welcome to Sairam Classes English 1 to 3. I'm your teacher Ritu. Today I'm again here with a new chapter of class 10th supplementary book, and the name of the chapter is The Making of a Scientist, written by Robert W. Peterson. It is about a great scientist, Richard H. Albright. He had a habit of collecting butterflies, rocks, fossils, and coins since he was a kid. And how this habit is changed into a scientific theory, we will see in the chapter. First, I will tell you introduction of the chapter. Richard Albright has received the Searle Scholar Award and the Scaring Plough Award for biochemistry and molecular biology. It was his fascination for butterflies that opened the world of science to him. The story is about Richard H. Albright, who grew up in the town of Reading in Pennsylvania, USA. As he did not have much to do there, collecting things was his hobby. He used to collect butterflies as a child in kindergarten. Let's read, let's read how this curious child who collected butterflies went on to become one of the great scientists of the world. So now, first of all, we will discuss the character of the story. First character is Richard H. Albright. He is the main character in the story. He is a brilliant scientist. He is noted for his work on cell and reading of DNA. It means he was renowned for his work on cell and reading of DNA. Richard's mother, she is very encouraging lady. She always supported Richard in every way. It means she supported Richard in everything what he does. Next is Dr. Frederick A. Urquhart. He is a prominent scientist. He is a very renowned scientist, very famous scientist. He did his research on monarch butterflies. Himself, he researched on monarch butterflies. Monarch is a type of butterflies. He provided valuable guidance to Richard for his project. Richard A. Wearer. He is Richard's social studies teacher. He helped a lot him to become him a good debater and a public speaker. He was the person who helped him a lot to make him a good debater and a public speaker. James R. Wong. He is a fellow scholar who worked with him on a project. Now we will discuss the summary of the chapter, Making of Scientist. Albright's achievement at young age. Albright, who was the main character in the story, a former scout of the year, excited the scientific world with a new theory. A former scout of the year who gave the scientific world a new theory, and he did at the age of 22 years. He was just at the age of 22 years. It was on how cells work, and the theory was based on how cells work. Richard H. Albright and his college roommate explained the theory in an article. They gave this theory in an article. It was titled Proceeding of the National Academy of Science. It was his first achievement. It started with butterflies. So the article of Richard and his friend, it was published in the scientific journal. A scientific journal, the name, what was the name of the scientific journal? Proceeding of the National Academy of Science. And it was the first time that the research work of college student was published. Before that, none of the student has got this type of opportunity, and that's why it was the first time that the research work of a college student, it was published in this scientific journal, and it was a great honor for the Richard. Albright and his mother. Albright sold his article at the age of 15 to a scientific journal. When he was at the age of 15, he sold his scientific journal. It was like a home run scored in the game of baseball. And as we scored the home run in the game of baseball, this article, selling this article is like that thing. Albright's mother said that she was his friend until he started school. She would bring home friends for him, and she was the only one who bring friends for the Richard. He was her whole life after her husband's death, and after the death of Richard's father, he was the only he was the only person by whom she can see her life. Richie was in third grade then, and Richard was in third grade when her father was died. Albright's collection. Albright's mother would find work for Richie if he had nothing to do. It was for learning. He wanted to learn. He earned top grades in school. When he was in second grade, he had collected 25 species of butterflies, and these were found around his hometown. Albright gets a book. Albright's mother gave him a children's book. She brought a book. She brought for him a book. It was The Travels of Monarch X, and the name of the book was The Travels of Monarch X. It told how monarch butterflies migrate to Central America. How they migrate. Migrate means how they leave the one place and come to other place. This opened the world of science to Albright, and this book opened the world of science for Albright. Tagging of butterflies. What do you mean by tagging? Many of you always we see that when we purchase any cloth, any dress material from any brand, then there is a tag. So in this way he tagged the butterflies. At the end of the book, readers were invited to help study butterfly migrations. They were asked to tag butterflies for research. It means first they have to read the butterflies, they have to catch the butterflies, then they have to tag them. It was being done by Dr. Frederick A. Urquhart of Toronto University, Canada. Albright started tagging monarch butterflies. Monarch is a breed of butterflies. It is a type of butterflies. Anyone who found a tagged butterfly was asked to send the tag to Dr. Urquhart. And if any person who found a butterfly which was tagged, they were asked to send the tag to Dr. Urquhart. Albright rears butterfly. Now he rear मतलब अब वो पालता है butterflies को. The butterflies collecting season around reading lasts 6 weeks in late summer. Chasing them one by one won't enable one to catch many. So Albright raised a flock of butterflies. And जो butterfly season था, butterfly collecting season around reading. Reading is the place here. It lasts there in the 6th week of in late summer, and chasing them one by one. एक एक के पीछे भागना won't help one to catch many. So Abright raised a flock of butterflies. So वो क्या करता है? He raised a flock of butterflies, group of butterflies. He would catch a female monarch and take her eggs. He would raise them in his basement from egg to adult butterfly. Then he would take the butterfly's wings and let them go. After raising these butterflies, he tagged them their wings and let them go. Loses interest. Soon Abright began to lose interest in tagging butterflies. And why he loses his interest in tagging butterflies? The reason was that there was no feedback. कोई भी feedback जो वापस नहीं आ रहा था. Only 2 butterflies had been caught. And the distance from where they have caught, it was just 75 miles from the place where he lived. Then decided to do real experiment. And after that he decided that if he has to do something in the field of science, he has to make some real experiments. In 7th grade, he got a hint of what real science is. He entered a country science fair and lost. He entered a country science fair and he lost. He did not win there. His entries were slides of frog tissues. And and what is the entry there? What he has shown in that science fair? He showed slides of frog tissues. He realized that the winners had tried to do real experiments. And in that country fair, he has realized that the winners who had got the prize, they had tried to do real experiment. They had done something real. So he decided to do a real experiment. The subject was the insect walk that he had already been doing. And the thing which he was already doing, जो चीज़ वो already कर रहा था. Writes to Dr. Urquhart. After that, he wanted to take the help of Dr. Urquhart, so he decided to write him. He wrote to Dr. Urquhart for ideas. He asked for ideas, new ideas. Back came many suggestions for experiment. These kept Abright busy all through high school. These also led him to prize project in country and writes to Dr. Urquhart. He wrote to Dr. Urquhart for ideas. Now he wanted to take the help of Dr. Urquhart and he wanted to know some new ideas. Back came many suggestions for experiment and he got many suggestions for his experiment. And these ideas kept Abright busy all through high school. Up to high school, he was got busy in all these ideas. These also led him to prize projects in country and international science fairs. And these ideas led him to prize project in country and international science fair. He got prize in science fair, international science fair or country science fair by these ideas. His research wins. For his 8th grade project, Abright tried to find the cause of a viral disease. It killed all monarch caterpillars. He thought the disease might be carried by a beetle. He tried raising caterflies in the presence of beetles, but he did not get any real result. But he showed his experiment and won. When he was in 8th standard, he tried to find the cause of viral disease. And this viral disease killed a lot of monarch caterpillars. He thought that maybe might be this disease might be carried by a beetle. Beetle is an insect. He tried raising caterpillar in the presence of beetle. And उसने क्या किया? उसने जो है उसने कोशिश की बीटल्स की प्रेजेंस में कैटरपिलर्स को पालने की, एक साथ दोनों को पाला, but he did not get any result. And but he showed his experiment, and when he showed his experiment, he won. He got the prize for this experiment. His theory on butterflies. The next year, his science fair project was testing the theory. The next year, his science fair project was testing the theory. The theory was, and what was the theory? The theory was that viceroy butterflies copy monarchs. And the theory जो थी, it was that viceroy butterfly. Viceroy is also a type of butterflies, and the research was showing that जो virus butterflies हैं, they copy the monarch butterflies. And theory was that viceroy look like monarchs. They are very similar like monarch butterflies because monarch don't taste good to birds. And why they tried to copy monarchs? Because they knew it very well that monarch don't taste good to bird, but don't eat monarch butterflies because birds don't like the didn't like the taste of monarch butterfly, and that's why they tried to copy the monarch butterflies to save their life. Why I taste good to birds? So the more they look like monarchs, the less likely they are become a bird's food, and they don't want to become a bird's food. That's why they tried to copy the monarch butterfly. His project was to see if birds would eat monarch. Project wins. He found that a starling would not eat ordinary bird food. It would eat all the monarchs it would get. This project was placed first in the zoology division. It came third overall in the country science fair. And by this project, he got first position in the zoology department, and he came third prize overall in the country science fair. New theory. In his second year in high school, Albright began the research. It led to his discovery of an unknown insect, hormone. Indirectly, it led to his new theory on the life of cells. First, when he started his research, it was for the discovery of an unknown insect, hormone. But indirectly, in future, it was led to the new theory on the life of cells. About gold spots on butterflies. The question he tried to answer was simple. What is the purpose of 12 tiny gold spots on a monarch pupa? Now, there is a question in his mind that what is the purpose of 12 tiny gold spots on monarch pupa? He saw that there were 12 tiny gold spots on a monarch pupa. Now he wanted to know why they are there. What is the role of these gold spots? Everyone assumed the spots were just ornamental, and everyone assumed, हर कोई सोच रहा था कि जो spots हैं they were just ornamental. God has given these spots to make those butterflies but beautiful. But Dr. Eureka didn't believe it. About hormone. To find the answer, Albright and another student built a device. It showed that the spots were producing a hormone. And to find the answer, so Albright and his another student built a device. They made a device, and this device is showing that there was some role of these sports. And what was the role? These sports play a very important role in producing a hormone, and it was necessary for the butterfly's full development. This project won Albright first place in the country fair. It also won an entry into the International Science and Engineering Fair. जो ये प्रोजेक्ट था, इससे उसे कंट्री फेयर में फर्स्ट प्राइज मिला, एंड इसी के थ्रू ही गॉट द एंट्री ऑफ International Science and Engineering Fair. There he won third place for zoology. He also got a chance to work in Walter Reed Army Institute of Research. And after getting third place in zoology in International Science and Engineering Fair, he got a chance in Walter Reed Army Institute of Research. Continuous advanced experiments. As a high school junior, he continued his advanced experiment on the monarch pupa. That year, his project won first place at the International Science Fair. Importance of cells. In his senior year, he grew cells from a monarch wing in a culture. He showed that the cells would divide and develop into normal butterfly wing scales. This would be only if they were fed the hormone from the gold spots. That project won first place for zoology at the international fair. He also worked at the Army lab and at the US Department of Agriculture's lab. In the senior year of his high school, he grew cells from a monarch wing in a culture, and he also showed that cells divide and they will develop into normal butterfly wing scales, and this would be only if they were fed the hormone from these gold spot. And this project gave him place in zoology department in the international fair. Identify the hormones. The following summer, Albright went back to the Department of Agriculture's lab. There, he worked on the hormone theory, and in the agriculture's lab, he worked there on the hormones theory. Finally, he was able to identify the hormone chemical structure about DNA. A year and a half later, Albright got the idea for his new theory about cell life. And after 1 year or a half year later, he got an idea. And what was the theory of and how he got the idea? He got the idea for his new theory about cell life. He did so while seeing the X-ray photos of his chemical structure. The photos gave him the answer to one of the biology's puzzles. It was how the cell can read the blueprint of its DNA. DNA is a substance in the nucleus of a cell that controls heredity. It is the blueprint for life. DNA. What is the DNA? I hope you all know the DNA. DNA is the substance in the nucleus of a cell which controls heredity. और जो DNA के थ्रू ही जो है हम मैच कर सकते हैं जैसे कि जो फादर मदर होते हैं सब उन सब का जो है DNA बच्चों से मिलता है. Paper about the experiment. Albright and his college roommate James R. Wong drew pictures and constructed plastic models. They made them to show how it could happen. Together, they later wrote the paper explaining the theory. Testing the theory. Surprisingly, Richard Albright graduated from Harvard with highest honors. He also became a graduate student researcher at Harvard Medical School. There, he began experimenting to test his theory. Advantages of the theory. If the theory proves correct, it will be a big step towards understanding life process. और अगर ये theory एक बार correct prove हो जाती तो it would be a big step towards understanding life process. तो life process को समझने के लिए ये बहुत बड़ा step होता. It might also lead to new ideas. This would be a new for preventing types of cancer and other disease, and it could control various type of cancer and other disease also. Albright's other interest. What are the others interested of Albright's? Albright has other interest also. He became a champion debater and a public speaker. He also became a good canoeist and all-round outdoor person. He is also an expert photographer of nature and scientific exhibits. Albright and his teacher. Albright also found someone to admire. He was Richard A. Wearer, his social studies teacher. Albright said about him that he opened his mind to new ideas. Richard A. Wearer also spoke highly of Albright about his interest. He won because he wanted to do the best job. और जो रिच Albright है, he always praises his teacher, his SST teacher, who always support him, who always helped him to give him new ideas. And Richard A. Weir, who was his teacher, he also speak a lot about his interest. Things which make a scientist. These things are a necessity of the making in the making of a scientist. Start with a first-rate mind. Add curiosity and mix in the will to win for the right reasons. Albright had all these qualities. What are the qualities the writer is telling us that they are needed in a making of a scientist? Start with the first-rate mind. First-rate mind होना चाहिए and curiosity. उसमें curiosity add करिए and mix in the will. And after that you have to do your will. You wanted to do something and win for the right reasons. And the Albright was having all these qualities. Thank you. I hope you all have understood the summary of this chapter. If you have any problem, you can write in the comment section. Till then, stay home, stay safe.